Damn it. I can cycle these through these manually. Good. I completely glazed over that. Yep. We can go with that. I was kind of happy with it staying as the blank one. But, yeah. Sure, we can go with this. Even it's my guide down to a T. Cool. That's cute. Actually, no, yeah. What else do I have?
Flattery charges my back. Some people ask where they can send me gifts. Some want to take me out to dinner. One lonesome old rail agent even asked Nora to marry him. Nora ain't the marrying kind, but thank you. Was in love once with a man. Face of an angel. Morals of a chainsaw. We all have a type, don't we? Against which we must be forever on guard. But damn, he looked good in a suit.
Morals of a chainsaw. I'm just wondering how that works out. Swap glyph. Okay, what do I own? Oh, I know some of these. I followed that guy on Twitter. Don't recognize her. I've seen some people use that glyph, but I don't recognize them. Yeah, I've seen that one floating around. Didn't realize that was part of this whole thing. But yeah, these are all, I guess, Warframe Twitch streamers. So, cool. Maybe not. I recognize Strippin', yeah. I think I follow him on Twitter. Not that I've ever looked at any of his things, actually. Let's use Stalker Cookie. I keep confusing Strippin'. There's, I think, two guys on YouTube, and, you know, various places, that have a very similar name. The guy who married Dodger, and then a guy from the Yogscast. Might be the same guy, but I swear they're different people. Oh, I gained a nice bit of cash back. Nice. They really have a lot of lines done out for the Nightwave chick. I wish you could just have the, like, I remember when I was playing a series, my, you know, bonus series of Diablo 3, where you were playing through Diablo 1 within Diablo 3. And I'd done it like twice or three times, and I was kind of bored, and I had nothing to say. I remember I was opening the journal and just having the narration of the different enemies just playing. Just have some, you know, audio. I wish you could have the same thing happening here with Nora. Just like basically have a fucking podcast going on, and just to be playing here listening to it. It would actually make this game much more palatable to me, because there's very little like dialogue going on. That's, you know, Like, okay, here's a few interesting lines. Then silence. Here's a good few repeated generic lines. Then silence. There's very little there that really, you know, does it for me. You know? Like, for example, when I'm playing Path of Exile, in the back of my mind, like, it's, you know, at least for a bit, it was like the, how would you even express it? It says it's finished building, but it hasn't yet. I'm just going to stay here for a bit, make more alloys and more ciphers. Um, but basically, the gameplay wasn't really doing it for me. And so every bit of the lore items I find in the world kind of kept me going that bit longer, you know? And so I wish there's, little bits of narration you could get and string together, within this. It would be really nice, you know? Again, I find a lot of games I've been playing are very much in the vein of you're not to sit down and play it like I'm playing it. You're to sit down and have something on, and like have a little mini TV or like a small monitor off to one side. Like in my case, it'll be off to my left on top of my tower. Have that playing, and have a bit of Frasier on there, and play, but have that on. Be paying more attention to that than the game, and obviously still paying attention to the game, and just handle it that way. I feel that's how a lot of the games are. That's what they expect you to do, and as such, I'm suffering for not doing so. Yeah. The other option is obviously to have people to play with and be chatting with them. But she's talking again, but you can't hear her from where I am. Basically, I just feel awkward asking people to do this. And plus, I don't really know people. Well, I suppose Monos would be interested, but he doesn't commentate. So, well, I suppose typing will be something at least. I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure how much that would fill that gap, if you get me. But, yeah, in general, anyway. I just don't know anyone who'd be interested in recording this with me. Ask guildies. No one was really interested. Like I could, go and ask this one particular guy, but I just end up feeling awkward. I haven't really chatted with him. It's difficult for me to talk to people, to be blunt. So yeah, I was hoping that from the small circle within the guilds, one of them will be interested, because I'd talk to them more. But sadly now, ow. But yeah, that's what I was hoping. But didn't work out like that. But yeah, this very much feels like stuff you're meant to be doing while you're doing something else, like watching something on YouTube or whatever, or chatting with friends. And in both cases, I'm not doing either, so I feel I'm suffering because of that. Like, it's a fun enough game, but it doesn't quite grab me. It's not quite in the style that does it for me. It's very grindy. It is rather microtransaction heavy. While it is a beautiful game and it's free, that still rubs me wrong. And while you can get around the microtransactions by getting stuff to trade for platinum, and ultimately that is actually pretty easy. You may have to trade a few bits to make up the platinum you need, unless you're getting the big boy bits. But it still ultimately seems pretty easy, provided you can find people who want it. The issue is it's not like WoW where you can just toss stuff up on the auction house. You have to trade, to people face to face, or as face to face as the game can get, which is difficult for me, which is why I keep forgetting and discounting the system. Because I'm socially awkward, and that's a social situation. Oh, shit. I think it failed. It finished just as I was about to hit yes, so I didn't actually miss out on any. Christ, how much of this do I have? 160 more, which would make 8 more batches. Sure. It'll give me time to make more ciphers. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying. The platinum thing scared me. I don't think I lost any, or did I? I'll need to check. See, I seem to have about right. Oh, I'd hate if I wasted platinum on like a few second thing. I just jumped the gun. I have my glasses off and I just jumped the gun. Well, I can still see the fucking bar, but yeah, it was more my idiocy than anything else. But anyway, oh yeah, the bar is actually still there even when it is done, so I suppose that wasn't as bad. But anyway, yeah, it's basically awkward for me to ask people about it, and you know. But yeah, like I was saying anyway, I don't know anyone who has a mic and would be interested in doing this. So yeah. Plus, then I still feel awkward talking to people and broaching it. I keep wanting to, but there's just a knot inside me that holds me back. It's so annoying. Like seriously, this shite is just such a goddamn pain. But yeah, I remember a bit more of what I was saying. Yeah, this game isn't quite my cup of tea. It doesn't quite do it for me. Like, gameplay-wise, it's fine. It's great. But I'm not a fan of how grindy it is, nor am I a fan of the heavy microtransactions side to it. There's story to it, but the story, maybe just because of how I've been playing, does end up feeling rather peripheral. I feel I can't really complain about the story given how I've been ignoring the second dream or the enemy within or whatever it's called for so long. But there's been limited time events going on that I need to pay attention to. I've already fallen behind on Nightwave. I don't want to, miss out on it, given how potent some of the rewards are. It is actually surprisingly generous. I hope to keep that up. Might actually be able to get Warframes then. But anyway, get this done. But yeah, the heavy microtransaction stuff, the missions, the one thing I've been thinking is that if you look at say EVE Online, where you go to an agent, let's say you have you're going to a new work with a new faction, you haven't worked with them previous, so you go find a level 1 agent, um, and you do a job for them. I remember one mission you have to go. It depends on what you've chosen, but we'll take the combat jobs. Um, for example, this will hold true for them all though. You go to an agent and you say you get a job off him, and it's you have to transport, and then you have to go to a place, then bring something back. I think I might have lost a bit of platinum. I might have been on 11, not 10. Whatever, it does not really matter. It wasn't enough in either case. You have to go to a place and bring stuff back, and you'll get ambushed in the process. You've done that mission. You go ask them for a new mission. You could get the very same one right again, and you have to go do it. You go do a level 1 mission, and you're to rescue a heiress or something, some rich chick, from some pirates who, it turns out that the nightclub she went to was actually a slaver ring. You'd think all the slaves and whatnot would have tipped her off, but apparently not. So you have to go in and you have to go fight the guy, rescue the girl, fight the pirates, fight the guy in charge, and rescue the girl. Turns out the guy in charge is a capsuleer like you, but pirate-aligned. And you rescue her, you go back, and you're done. Say if that got you enough to go to do level 2 missions. You go do the level 2 vendor, quest giver, and you have to go to a nightclub to rescue a girl because she went into a slavery ring. You get the same mission again, just scaled up. And it ends up feeling like there's a lack of progression. And that holds true here. Since you do a mission on Earth to rescue a prisoner or to capture someone, you can go right back and do it again. And the person, you never see a result of rescuing the person, nor do you see a result of capturing someone either. There's no real progression and impact to the quests. It's just, you're doing it for resources, you're doing it for the money, you're doing it so to fill out the map. It doesn't feel like there's a point and an emphasis, a weight to it. It just feels really weak, and it sucks because it could be fun, it could be more than it is, but it ain't, and it's disappointing. It's disappointing. So yeah. It could be much greater than it is, but it isn't. And certainly, like, if this is your cup of tea, more power to you. I'm glad. Not enough people find what they like in life, you know? Life is a hard enough shitstorm without, basically, fuck it. It's a good thing that you found what you like. If this is your cup of tea, fantastic. All the power to you. But this isn't quite my cup of tea. So that's where I'm coming from. It doesn't quite do it for me. If it does it for you, that's fine, but I'm just talking from my perspective. Just so we're on the same page. So yeah, that's why I've only been playing this in spurts. Every few months I come back and play a bit more. Because this just isn't really my cup of tea. I'm just going to go around in circles, argumentative, point-wise. But yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. Like it just feels like it's just missing something. There's just a disconnect, and it takes away from it. Like I said, if I was playing around with buddies, if there was like something in game I could listen to and comment on, like I was saying, the like Diablo 3 bestiary things. Um, let's just listen to Nora for a bit, that kind of thing. That would be fantastic, and that would fix things around for me. Oh, she's talking again. Well, it's a lazy night between the stars for you and me, while out there the system is still on fire. Grunier on Corpus, Corpus uninfected, and in between, the little people like you and me, well, we're just trying not to get stepped on. Here's to us, streamers. But, ooh, damn. This takes gallium? I don't have much of that. But, yeah, it just feels like there's a disconnect, and it does take away greatly from it. I'm not really sure, like, maybe it is the progression thing, like I said. I'm always not really sure if that's the thing. Maybe I'm just blaming it on one thing, and in reality it's something else. I'm never sure. But, yeah. I think if they did introduce something like that, it would help it for myself, but I don't know. Dissipator Coil, Heart Noctule, and Travail Alloy. Travail. Universe. Factions. Corpus, Infestation, Unaffiliated, Orkin, Sentient, Stalker. Oh, I didn't get all my Stalker ones. And Shadow Stalker is a separate beastie. Oh, damn it. That means I'll only be able to finish my Stalker ones once I get, if I'm on a mission with someone who gets attacked by Stalker, but hasn't the mission done. That's annoying. But yeah, if this is your cup of tea, that's fine. I'm not condemning you for it. It's just like I was saying, it's missing a few things for me, and it does take away from it. There is that. It does end up being that disconnect. That means that I just don't get into it as much. So yeah. So, what's good against their shields are impact, cold, and magnetic. Good against their flesh is viral, toxin, and slightly less good is slash. Okay. So if I want to make sure I did good damage, I would shift my sword to being that.
Who have we got on the line?
Oh yeah, I don't have a line. I'm just on this. Let's go do a little bit of Let's go do a little bit of fishing in Plains of Ottawa. Oh, my Arcwing is only level 16. Huh. Got one. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave. Really? Plenty of nodes around here. I don't even know what you're scanning. You're giving out about 10-0, but I'm not even over there. I'm fishing. Got a message a bit ago. Someone has a mod down for 1,500 apparently. Christ. Platinum. Selling a thing for, you know, there we go. 2,000 platinum is ridiculous. Well, 1,500 is ridiculous. Nice. I like the music. Apparently there is a website for finding groups. Don't know how legitimate it is. I don't know much about Warframe, and so it's a random fan site. I'm just suspicious of anything that's not like officially endorsed. I'm just gonna check this here on Warframe fishing. Ocean, pond, lake. There's 4 types of rare fish here, and they all need their own special bait. Much like the other place. Let's go over here and fish here for a bit. There is a rare fish you can catch over here, And a different type of non-rare fish. This is too far away. What's that? Oh, is this the update? Yeah, this is the update. You can get missions from here.
I pay you in silver. See you again, eh? Didn't know.
Sadly, I'm only getting a singular bit from those. Lupoa? Predator fish that is attracted to small blood. Yeah, that was the one I was looking for. Just didn't remember its name. A crustacean that hunts during the twilight hours. That's actually one of the baited ones, but it's not considered rare, sadly. Well, actually, this was the one I was looking for, I think. While rarely venturing from the deepest waters of the plains, shark is a fearsome predator who's prey on unwary orsons swimming alone. So, how long is 3 hours 37? Christ. Have I stopped at all during this? I don't think so. I think I was going to, but I didn't. Thinking I might get a rookie if to get the others to spawn. I'm just trying to see. Damn it. Trying to target lead on a still target. A muck ray, that's what I'm keeping an eye out for. actually need to send a quick message. I have an appointment tomorrow, but I actually don't remember when. $3:20. Okay, that should be fine. So I have something else to do tomorrow, and so it's going to take a bit. Infested salvage. They're talking about mission type there. I don't know what they mean. Do they mean like the extractors and stuff? Okay, I don't think I've actually ever done it. The way they're talking about it sounds different. Sounds to be a different thing than I've ever done. Sorry. Getting flustered about something. Mind went elsewhere and I sort of, flustering. I just end up staying quiet because I end up stuck in my own head. Then I wonder, oh shit, I didn't say any of that, did I? Like, earlier. Oh yeah, thing I was going to say. Seeing all the weights for the different things reminded me, cat. You've seen like 19 kg and all this. House cat. She's around like 5 kg. Chunky monkey. Damn it. I was hoping I could just do it. Mesa Prime, Wimble Prime, Bronco Prime, Forma, Burston, Knack Bronco. I wonder, is safely fish together? Do you share catches? Or not? Actually, Didn't someone else remember they caught an animal and I got credit with them? So maybe it's like that. When you hear the little like rustle of water, that means one of them's going to spawn in a sec. Apparently, anyway. And it does seem to be true. Damn. It's kind of annoying you can't queue up for ghoul missions while you're in here. Wait, shit, what? My fucking god. Remember I was saying I was curious, like, you know, how well a tweet of mine had done earlier. It was probably like a week ago for you, like the previous video, or maybe 2 videos ago, or whatever. I was curious to see how a tweet of mine did. It's after doing incredibly well. Like, my god, it did like 50 likes. 57 likes, apparently. I just saw 2 pop-ups on my phone. That was it. I thought 2 people liked it. That's all I'm gonna get. Nah, I got 57. It was just me taking the piss out of someone being silly. I feel awkward saying it here, but fuck it. Maybe I shouldn't. It's you know, different video policies, different devs. They might have a issue with me saying it. Others mightn't. You know, I'm not sure where Digital Extremes would stand. So it might be best for me not to say what the tweet was, but basically I was taking the piss out of someone being silly, and apparently did so very funnily, going by people's responses. And to be honest, the tweet isn't even up that long, and it's on a hopefully somewhat popular post, so it could do even better. I'm so excited. Damn, that's gone sooner than I had anticipated. Let me just see how long the tweet's been up. 5 hours. 57 likes, 1 reply. And I'm just tweeting something. Ooh. Sup? 3 medium, 2 large, 3 medium, 5 small. Just got another like. 10 small, 2 small, 7 small, 5 large, 1 large. It's the right mix. Whoa, goddamn. Nice. Ooh, overshot. I was trying to account for a drop, but there was not nearly that much. Damn. Then I underaccounted. Just liking the response to mine. I wouldn't know how else to respond. Sorry, I shouldn't be teasing you with, stuff that I'm not fully explaining. Just I feel awkward explaining it. It's not terrible, but it just, there's my preferred not to be in there, Some things I feel more, comfortable with being, saying in some games than others. Some things I've been too comfortable, with. But anyway. Nice. There's like a slight delay there. It just took a moment for the fish to realize, shit, and die. Should I do more? Should I not? Oh. Whoa. Big boy. Nice. Get down, Mr. Prawn. And the other fish took the spear form. If I was using the electro prods, I would have just stunned the two of them. Then could just swing back in for the javelin for both. It's still on 57 likes. I guess someone unliked it? Or Twitter's just being a dick. Nice. Whoa. Nearly 40 kg. God damn. 20. After getting hit with them in the face. Something there'll be something fishy about that. Sorry, it was killing me to even say that. Can't throw it in slow-mo. I suppose it is bullet time and not javelin time. No idea what that up there is. That's gone. I probably haven't caught enough to cover today's wrap, but I suppose what I could do is go do a few missions. I'm not at the little post there. Ooh. Seriously? This is a mass capture. You know, I want to get a prime for my next Warframe. That'll be nice.
One thing I've learned, dreamers, it's this: just when you think you've had it all, seen it all, done it all,
Just don't know what one. I would like to get Necro's prime, but I don't have all the bits, and he's currently been vaulted. And who knows when he'll be back out? Probably in a few years' time. So, yeah. Unless I can, go buy, buy all the routes I need. And I'd want to buy a few of them, because it's only a chance. Okay, firstly, I'm curious, curious to see how much I'll get for it. Get for what I got.
It is my
Fish.
Can you spare a fish or two for the people of Cetus, Tenno?
5,475. Not really bad given the short time I was doing it for. Christ, I nearly 4 hours recorded, meaning 4 weeks of footage here. And I already have like 26 done. So I've like in this like last week of recording, I've 30 or probably 2 weeks. I have 30 weeks of footage. Meaning, I'm probably into 2021 with my content now. Because I already had a bit of 2020 recorded.
You pay me in red, I pay you in silver.
I think there is one like in between. And I would kind of need something in between.
Rightio, see you soon.
Yeah, no way I'm doing these solo. It'll be easier to do them in a group.
You work. All right, chop chop. A cool defector. Think that's possible, Tenno? Tall of Steel Meridian seems to. She tells me they were contacted by a ghoul trying to defect. Rainier intercepted the message, and now that ghoul is being held for dissection. Make sure that doesn't happen.
If Kanzu is right, and there exists a ghoul with cognition complex enough to want to defect, we should help them immediately.
Oh wait, it's
Give these ghouls no advantage. Break into nearby armored vaults and take everything inside.
Ooh, there's the other one. I haven't bet up any of those before. Would be nice to do so, but they're probably beyond me at present.
Ghouls come out of the ground hungry for supplies. Break into these vaults and leave them with nothing.
Oh, nice.
They drop the data mass. Grab it.
Oh, nah. Where's the data mass? Oh, here.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Wouldn't it also mean they'll never get the vault open, though? Damn it, that's full. Not sure which is worse, an enemy constantly attacking you or an immortal ghost constantly attacking you. Actually, do the specters ever go away? I want to say they do. Beautiful.
Seem tough. Nora knows, but believe me, though it's going out of style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
Heal.
We're in. Take the resources. We need every advantage we can get against these ghouls. Create a distraction. Move in and eliminate a group of ghoul burial grounds.
I wonder, you know, when it comes to the escaped prisoners, how many can you have? Oh, one of them left. How many can you have there at a time?
In the soil near your
Like,
location.
they spawn in groups of 3, but say if you have people all over the map, how many can you have? You know? Like, you know, ooh. Ogre. Nice. I'd say, you know, if you have people all over the map, like Eidolon or wherever, can you end up with multiple spawnings?
This area is clear.
And you would presumably get benefit of it. So, I wonder, like, could you just try and grind it up that way? Like you would still get, even if you're at the other side of the map, you'd still get the benefit.
Subterranean ghoul signatures.
As far as as far as I've seen. Not sure what gave me the, you know, the Havoc scan or whatever it was called. Because it looked like, you know, finding a bit, you know, one of the, like, oh, the Jupiter spawn, the Saturn thing. but there wouldn't be one here. Would there?
That worked. Grenier forces are being rallied. This will make our ultimate resolution more manageable.
Unless it was one of the rare page
Steel
drops.
Meridian says that our defector was captured by a ghoul alpha who was holding them for Dr. Tangus. Find and relieve this alpha.
You know what? I probably should go this way myself. Oh, well, and they've made the map apparently more friendly to people on the hoverboards. So, you remember that update came out.
Every pack has an alpha. I've identified one. Draw out this ghoul and destroy it.
So yeah, it's apparently easier to go around here with them. Oh. Yeah, go older. Get scanned through. Yeah, scan then doesn't get that. So I don't know what did. Maybe one of them dropped a page. You have the cable inside your mount. That'd be one thing if you were, you know, it was weird cybernetic. But, like, that just looks like a meathead. Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Targets come out for a fight. Made it their last. With that alpha out of the way, Dr. Tangus has the only way of reaching the defector. This was Mara's time. That did it. The defector's location.
Did not mean to dismount.
Steel Meridian have identified a ghoul who may be a candidate for defection. Unfortunately, the Grenier have already come to the same conclusion. I need you to rescue this individual before it's too late. You've been detected. Hurry up and free the prisoner before that collar explodes. The guards are down. Defuse the collar now.
I'll just use a cipher.
The prisoner. Now escort them to safety.
Damn it, I have no energy.
Press a tall sends her regards, kid.
Okay, that worked out. I've only done 9? No, I swear I've done more than that. Let me just fix my seating.